Are you aware that Director Gabbard was present at the Fulton County raid earlier this year?
You brought it to me, my attention.
What is going
yesterday.
on here? You've said at the beginning of this you have an obligation to be honest and forthright with the committee. I'm asking a very simple question. Are you aware that Director Gabbard was present at the Fulton County raid earlier this year? Yes or no? Are you aware?
I was.
You won't answer that question either.
I just said I was made aware of it by you yesterday.
The first time you learned that Director Gabbard was present at that raid was in my office yesterday?
It was the first time that, in my recollection, I've thought about it recently. Now, was I aware of it before?
What?
You brought it to my attention yesterday.
Okay.
I had not.
So you had not known.
I had not thought about it until you brought it to my attention yesterday.
Your answers lack credibility. Your testimony lacks credibility. You're being evasive and you're not being candid or forthright. And everybody across the country is going to watch this and know that. Are you aware that former Director Gabbard testified that her presence at the raid was, quote, requested by the president?
I'm not aware of that until now.
Okay, you are now aware of that.
Yeah.
Are you aware that members of this committee are already probing Director Gabbard's potential misconduct in this matter?
No, I don't. I'm not privy to your probe into.
Are you aware that the General Counsel and Deputy General Counsel of your office have already provided testimony to this committee regarding this matter?
No.
If the White House Chief of Staff or the President asks you to travel somewhere across the United States and oversee the execution of a domestic search warrant on a sensitive election facility, will you do it? Is that appropriate? Is that appropriate for the Director of National Intelligence?
That's a hypothetical.
We all know it's not appropriate.
Senator
for the
Ossoff, your
Director of
time has
National
expired.
Intelligence. Will you answer the question?
Your time has expired.
David Rhodes still with us. He calls it a hypothetical, but that's what happened. So what's up with that answer?
It's just absolutely extraordinary. You're interviewing for a job. You're going to be the Director of National Intelligence. Your predecessor was ordered by the President of the United States to go down and witness an FBI raid where they seized election records in Fulton County, Georgia. The president has no control over elections in this country. We've talked about it over and over again. The Constitution, the Founding Fathers said it should be state and local officials. So it was mind-boggling the way he answered that question, that he claimed he didn't even know that Tulsi Gabbard had been there. And then when asked if he would do this order, I mean, this is a violation of the Constitution. This is the president trying to interfere, potentially steal an election. And Jay Clayton could be asked to do this. His answer is, I'm just learning of this now. And I want to know one thing at the end of the hearing. Senator Warner, who knew him, who in the previous segment, he says to him, he gives him a chance. It's after the segment folks just saw. Warner says to Clayton, I trust you, I know you, and he asks him one more time, in your preparation for these hearings, did you come across or think about or prepare for questions about Tulsi Gabbard being sent to seize those election records in Georgia? And Jay Clayton said, it just wasn't something that was on my mind before this hearing. That was astonishing.
Astonishing, because it is not a hypothetical whether Donald Trump might ask him to do that, because he asked the last DNI to do that. So, I mean, preparing for that, you'd think, would be part of the basic briefing book. All right, David Rhodes, thank you very much. Appreciate it.